Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today we are going to be doing a whole house clean with me. I know it's kind of crazy and I might be setting myself up for doing a ton of cleaning today. My house is a literal disaster, but no judgment here because I know that all of our homes end up looking like this eventually. And the crazy part is it feels like it only takes like 15 minutes for it to get this way after I clean it. Anyways, guys, we are going to get started today. Let me just show you what this house looks like. Just going to be taking off all of the pillowcases, sheets, and the old duvet set. We're going to be putting that into the laundry in just a second here, but in the meantime I'm going to throw on a new set of sheets and a new duvet cover. Well, by putting on I mean basically wrestling with it until it just ends up somehow on there. And then I'm going to take this DECOR and lay it on the floor, lay Logan in it with his little toy to keep him busy. It's just so much easier if he's not on the bed while I'm trying to put on a new set of sheets. The duvet covers that you're seeing here, both of them are from IKEA. The quality of them really is not that great, but they are super cheap and easy to wash. This is exactly what I mean by wrestling with my duvet. I feel like this happens every time, no matter what technique I try. So I'm just going to be throwing on a new set of sheets here. Does anyone else love the feeling of a new set of sheets when you get in bed at night? Let me know, because I feel like that is one of the best feelings in the world. in the home stretch, you guys. I am almost done making my bed. I just have to put these throw pillows up on the bed, and honestly I try not to worry too much about what these look like because I know at the end of the day they're just thrown on the floor, but it is super nice to come into my room during the day and see a nice made up bed. And then I'm going to be taking that white pillow that's under my knee and throwing it on my rocking chair that I use to rock Logan before his naps and his nighttime sleep. Then moving right along, we are going to take the laundry out of the dryer so that we have some space in the washer, move everything around, and then we're going to be throwing our old sheets and duvet cover and the pillowcases into the washer to get that started. So we're coming back into the bedroom now. I've got Logan strapped to me. He was done being in the DOCOTOT and wanted to be up and moving around. So we're just using my Force of Nature cleaner on the mirrors. We're wiping it down with the yellow microfiber cloth first, and then we're going to be wiping it down with the blue polishing mirror cloth. Honestly, this thing works amazing. I get 0 streaks, and it works better than Windex in my opinion. And these are the e-cloths. I just found them on Amazon. Then I'm going to be wiping down the side tables and the top of the bed, just making sure there's no dust around that we're breathing in or anything like that. And then I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to the other side. As you can see, I have Logan's diaper basket pulled up onto the bed. It usually sits on the left-hand side of my nightstand on the floor, and what I do in this is I just have a bunch of diapers and a bunch of little things that we tend to use before bedtime for him. So I'm just repacking this up with his nighttime diapers and a few daytime diapers. And then I've got the nose Frida, I've got an Oogie Boogie little like wiper thing. I've got 2 packs of wipes. I have no idea why I have 2 packs of wipes, but I've got lotion in there as well as diaper cream. So we've got that filled up, and then I'm going to be putting it back over on the other side of the bed. To clean up the dresser. You guys, this dresser has been looking like this for weeks. I've been putting this off forever. I have that little pile of clothes that you see on the left there that I need to take out some bins from underneath the bed and put all of his old clothes into those bins. These are basically the clothes that he has grown out of that I still love and want to use for future babies. And we have a bunch of bins under the bed for things like that, and I have just been putting this off forever. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then I'm going to be using my yellow microfiber cloth and my Force of Nature cleaner and wiping down the top of the dresser, just making sure there's no dust left on there, moving around the decor to make sure we get underneath everything. And then I'm going to be taking these little glass bottles that I have in this stand up here and wiping those down as well, making sure all of the dust is off of them. I love this little decor piece. I think I got it from KIRKLAND, so I'm not sure if it would still be there, but if it is, I will link it below. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The bedroom is almost finished. I just have to finish this laundry and one more thing, and then we will be done. So I'm just going to be folding up this laundry and hanging up whatever needs to be hung up. This is typical motherhood, you guys. Logan was getting fussy and didn't want to be doing laundry anymore, which I totally agree with him. I was over it as well. But I just started dancing around and singing to him, just trying to entertain him so I could get through this one last load of laundry. totally kidding about only doing one load. There's always more clothes that need to be done. Now comes my favorite part because I feel like vacuuming just finishes everything off and makes it look so clean and pretty, especially with the vacuum lines. So we're just going to be running this all throughout the bedroom. By the way, I like this vacuum cleaner. It does a really great job, but I hate that it's corded. So if anybody has any great recommendations on another good cordless vacuum that's light like this and not a heavy one, let me know in the comments below. In all honesty, my very favorite part is when Derek surprises us and comes home for lunch. Coming into the living room, we just have a lot of little things that need to be picked up in here. And I'm relocating the dog toys that used to be in that basket to a little place behind the couch so that the pups can get to it more easily. And then I just put Logan's toys in that basket. So I'm making a little baby corner over here just to keep things out of the way. And then we are going to be picking up all the little things on the floor. I typically keep a blanket on the floor so that Logan can roll around on it and I don't feel bad about him being on the carpet or getting rug burn or anything like that. If you see that wet spot right by where I just walked, I actually cleaned it earlier with my carpet cleaner. Now, typically this is not where I would put my pillows on the couch, and that gray blanket would be picked up and folded and put away, but Cole and Kennedy were sitting there and they were being so good and they looked so cozy and comfy, I didn't want to move them. By the way, can you spot Kennedy on the blanket? She kind of blends in. And the boppy lounger that you see on the dog bed right there actually stays there. That is Kennedy's princess throne. She took it when she saw it. It was gifted to Logan when we had like a small baby shower, and she decided that it was her own. Then I'm just going to be cleaning off this little side table right here with my yellow microfiber cloth and the Force of Nature cleaner. I'm going to be wiping down the lamp and kind of dusting off this little faux plant here, and then I'm going to be replacing our coasters and cleaning them off as well. Our TV stand needs a dusting pretty dang bad, so I'm coming over with our Force of Nature spray and the yellow microfiber cloth, and I'm going to wipe down all the lamps and wipe down the TV stand, as well as open all the doors and wipe everything out in there as well. This picture that you see on the right-hand side is of my mom and I at one of her chemotherapy appointments years ago. She unfortunately passed away a couple years ago when I was 19 years old. I also have a little mini urn of her in there and her baby shoe that's plated in copper, which is so cool. And then on the left-hand side here, I have this white framed picture of Cole and Kennedy cuddling together when Kennedy was a baby. And then this stone is actually one that Derek's grandfather dug up and had like dipped in like a ceramic coating. It's so cool. So I just had to display it. Anyone else a Parks and Rec fan? We just recently started it over again and I have been crying laughing every time we watch it. I forgot how funny it was. But I'm just going over the TV with a yellow microfiber cloth, a little bit of the Force of Nature spray, and then with the blue polishing cloth over that. So I'm just coming over to this little dining room area and cleaning up a bunch of stuff that we have over here. I laugh when I say dining room area because we have no table in there whatsoever. We have these two little bar stools that we bought from our last apartment that had like a really nice island that you could sit at. So we are in the market for a smaller table that can fit in this little area that we can pull a high chair up to, which also may not be the best idea because there's carpet underneath and you know he's going to be throwing food. You know, let me know if you have any suggestions down in the comments of what kind of table and high chair setup we could do over here, or if there's some kind of mat that we could maybe put down over the carpet. Making my way into the kitchen now, and honestly this space stays pretty clean, so there's not too much to do in here. I do know that I need to change out my letterboard, I need to clean out some dishes from the dishwasher and put them away, and then I definitely need to get the floors done along with a few other things here and there. But honestly, this kitchen is not my favorite that we've ever lived in. It thankfully just shows me what I don't want in a house, especially the dishwasher right next to the sink, which makes it so that you can't actually do your dishes and put them in the dishwasher at the same exact time. It's a little bit frustrating and it's a little bit small in here, but that being said, it's a kitchen and it works, and I love cooking, so I spend a lot of time in here. I've got my letterboard all changed out here. If you guys have any suggestions for future letterboards in my kitchen, please leave them below. I love funny ones. So before I clean the kitchen, I'm just going to shake off these mats and remove them, as well as remove the dog's water bowls and food bowls. And then I'm going to take my vacuum and vacuum all of these crumbs up. And then I'm going to be going ahead and hand mopping with my Force of Nature cleaner and my microfiber cloth. Take a break and split this into 2 days because it just was not happening with the little 6-month-old. So that's why my shirt is changed, but I just have a few more things to get finished before my whole house is sparkling clean. So I'm just taking my vacuum and going up my stairs and vacuuming those off, making sure they're nice and clean without any crumbs anywhere or any dirt tracked in. And then we will be taking the vacuum up into the hallway. Yay, finally my last room of the day. I am so excited. So we are going to be cleaning the bathroom top to bottom, everything in here. Not too much has changed. I'm using my Force of Nature cleaner along with a regular general purpose e-cloth. And then I'm using the polishing cloth on the mirrors. And then I'm going to be using paper towels on the toilet because ew. We're going to be emptying out the trash can, hand mopping the floor, vacuuming the floor, and also cleaning the bathtub. Any other mamas out there have a little one attached to their hip? He is such a mama's boy and always wants to be with me, which I absolutely love. But it does make things a little bit trickier to get done, and they take a little bit longer. But that's okay because he's so interested in what I'm doing. He's always looking around, and I feel like he's learning. finishing up cleaning my toilet and the floor around it. I've been using paper towels and the Force of Nature cleaner up until this moment, but now I'm going to be using the CLOROX toilet bowl wand, and I love this thing because you can throw away the pad after each use, and I feel like it really does get the inside of the toilet clean. I typically like to stay with more natural cleaners, and this is definitely not one of those, but you can find this at Target or Walmart, and I love that it's a little bit more sanitary than a brush.
With a flame, I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm saving some, 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 I'm saving some.
Here I'm just showing you how much gunk is coming out of my vacuum after cleaning my whole house. But that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these types of videos, feel free to let me know in a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.